You must see this before tomorrow. 35 days, post-eclipse energy is peaking. Storms are hitting now. The eclipse is over, but the energy never left. If you've been feeling lost, drained, or strangely paused, it's not just you. We are still inside the portal. The eclipse cracked open, and the cosmic storms are peaking right now. Stick with me for the next few minutes. What you'll hear might explain everything you've been feeling. You might think the March 29th eclipse is long gone, just a moment in the sky that came and went. But energetically, we're still in its grasp. What happened that day wasn't just an astronomical event. It was a spiritual rupture, a dimensional doorway opened, one that hasn't fully closed. And until it does, we remain inside the echo of that cosmic shift. This lingering energy is subtle but powerful. Have you noticed your emotions feeling slightly out of sync? Or your dreams suddenly more vivid, symbolic, or strange? That's not random. It's the afterwave of an eclipse portal still pulsing through the collective field. You're not reacting to the past. You're actively living in its energetic continuation. Everything you touch, think, or feel is being filtered through a frequency that hasn't yet stabilized. We're not in reflection mode. We're in transformation. This isn't a recap. It's the continuation of a larger spiritual unfolding that began on March 29th and still vibrates through our emotional, mental, and energetic layers. Until that portal closes, we're being redefined moment by moment. And the longer it stays open, the deeper the shift becomes. There's a strange sense of repetition in the air, like we're caught in a loop. The weather shifts unpredictably, emotions repeat themselves, and moments of déjà vu creep in more often than usual. You might feel like you're reliving patterns or sensing events before they happen. This isn't random noise. It's a signature of energetic looping, where the atmosphere, both above and within, keeps echoing itself. What's even more telling is the return of a specific sunspot, one that had disappeared but has now come back with greater intensity. To scientists, it's a magnetic anomaly, but to ancient watchers of the skies, it would have been a sign, a cosmic eye opening again. This solar presence doesn't just emit heat, it carries frequencies, awareness, and pressure. It's as if the sun is turning toward Earth to ask, "What have you become since the veil thinned?" This re-emerged sunspot acts like a spiritual scanner. It's not just looking at our planet, it's sensing our alignment, our clarity, our choices. And whether you feel pressure, agitation, or inspiration, that's your response to being energetically observed. The loop is here to reset you, not punish you. So pay attention. What repeats now is revealing what still needs to evolve. If you've been feeling mentally foggy, unusually tired, or completely unmotivated, don't blame yourself. This isn't laziness, and it's not a personal flaw. What you're experiencing is called storm drag, a heavy, invisible resistance in the energetic field. It's like a spiritual gravity that slows you down on purpose. Not to punish you, but to protect you from launching into motion before you're ready. Right now, the universe has pressed a kind of cosmic pause button. Your thoughts may stall midstream, your plans may fizzle out without reason, and your usual rhythms feel muted or broken. That's because your inner system is undergoing an energetic recalibration. Just like a phone needs to freeze during a major software update, your spirit needs stillness while it downloads a new frequency. Movement without alignment would only lead to breakdown. So if your body says rest, listen. If your mind feels blank, don't panic. You're not losing your edge. You're preparing for a sharper one. This stillness is sacred. It's the silence before the clarity, the buffering before the breakthrough. Let yourself be held in the quiet. Soon, your energy will return, but this time with deeper direction. This isn't a post-shift phase. It is the shift. We're not looking back at what changed. We are the ones in motion, mid-transformation. Every step you take feels slightly off. Time glitches, conversations feel misaligned. Tasks that were once routine now take extra effort. It's not because you've lost ability, it's because the energetic landscape has changed beneath your feet. You're walking through air that's denser than before, spiritually charged, vibrationally heavier. That's why everything feels slow, sticky, or scrambled. The rules of engagement are being rewritten in real time. Your thoughts, emotions, and choices are trying to adjust to an invisible operating system that hasn't fully loaded yet. You're not just adapting, you're absorbing a completely new frequency. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. This moment in time isn't meant to be efficient, it's meant to be transformative. So if you feel slower, less sharp, or even uncertain, take it as a sign you're deeply in the process. You're not behind, you're not off course, you're in the thick of it. And as this shift stabilizes, so will your clarity, your purpose, and your flow. Life? These aren't coincidences or fragments of imagination. They're signals from a deeper timeline. Right now, your soul is brushing against the edges of parallel possibilities. The veil between what has happened and what could happen is thinner than ever. You're not going crazy. You're receiving echoes from a multidimensional field. Time is no longer moving in a straight line. Instead, you're moving through a grid where past, present, and potential futures overlap and whisper to one another. These flashes of remembering are glimpses into unlived lives, alternate choices, and soul timelines still waiting to be explored. You may feel like you're dreaming the future, and in a way you are. But more than that, you're remembering the version of you that already exists within that future. This isn't fantasy, it's frequency. When your consciousness rises, it no longer obeys linear rules. So don't dismiss those strange visions, familiar strangers, or moments that feel out of sync. You're not tuning out of reality, you're tuning into a broader one. Let the visions come. They're not distractions, they're directions. With the reappearance of the sunspot, it feels as if the cosmos itself is turning back toward us, not just to shine, but to see. This isn't just a solar event, it's a moment of spiritual surveillance. The energy radiating from this sunspot carries more than heat or magnetism. It carries presence, awareness, a sense that something vast and intelligent is watching, not to punish, but to observe. Ancient civilizations saw solar flares and sunspots as divine messages, signs that the heavens were actively interacting with the earth. And right now, that energy feels alive again. It's like a cosmic spotlight has been turned on, highlighting what within us has shifted, what still hides, and what is finally ready to emerge. We're not being judged, we're being evaluated. Our vibration, our choices, and our growth are being reflected back to us through this solar mirror. You may feel waves of unease, restlessness, or heightened clarity. That's the scan working. This isn't just about science, it's about spiritual diagnostics. You are being seen beyond the physical, your intentions, your truth, your energy signature. So stay open, stay honest, and let this solar attention be your invitation to rise into alignment. Lately, it might feel like everything is stuck. Plans stall, momentum fades. The steps you were so sure about now seem to evaporate just before you act. But this isn't failure. It's cosmic buffering. Much like a system loading new data in the background, your spiritual operating system is pausing action so deeper upgrades can take root. You're not falling behind. You're being held in place for realignment. This isn't punishment. It's protection. When you're being recalibrated at a soul level, outer progress can temporarily slow down. Why? Because the next chapter of your life requires a new version of you, and that version is still being constructed. The universe is stepping in, gently saying, "Not yet. You're not ready to run until you're upgraded to handle the path ahead." It's frustrating, yes, but it's also sacred. So instead of fighting the stillness, honor it. Let the pause be your teacher. Rest, reflect, rewire. When the buffering ends, and it will, you'll move with clarity, conviction, and divine timing. And everything that felt delayed will arrive, not a second too late, but precisely when your energy is ready to receive it. Have you noticed the earth stirring lately? Subtle tremors, sudden storms, or strange atmospheric shifts? These aren't just weather patterns or tectonic noise. They're echoes. The planet is speaking, not with words, but with movements, gentle yet powerful reminders that it, too, is responding to the same cosmic recalibration we feel within. Earth is a living, breathing entity, and right now, it's exhaling pressure built up from intense energetic overload. What we're experiencing is a planetary version of a spiritual purge. These disruptions aren't chaos, they're release valves. Just as you feel emotional surges or mental fog, the Earth feels energetic tension and needs to shake, sigh, and stir to realign. Every quake, every gust, every strange pause in nature's rhythm is an external symptom of an internal cosmic upgrade, an atmospheric expression of spiritual density being processed. The Earth remembers every celestial event, every energetic wave. It holds memory the way we hold emotion. So when the sky shifts, the ground answers. You're not separate from this. You're walking on sacred ground that's moving with you. Treat these moments not with fear, but reverence. The Earth isn't breaking, it's balancing. And just like you, it's learning how to hold this new light. You might have noticed it lately, people either pulling away from you or being magnetically drawn to your presence. The shift isn't in them, it's in you. Your energy field, your aura, is becoming clearer, more refined. And when your light sharpens, it acts like a mirror, reflecting truths that others may not be ready to see. It's not about ego or superiority, it's about resonance. And resonance reveals what's real. This new clarity in your vibration causes unconscious reactions in others. Some will feel safe and awakened around you. Others may feel exposed or triggered. You're not doing anything wrong. In fact, you're simply existing in greater alignment, and that alignment speaks louder than words. You don't need to prove anything. Just by being present, you remind others of the parts of themselves they've forgotten or are still avoiding. And while this may create moments of loneliness or awkward tension, don't shrink yourself. This discomfort is your confirmation. You are becoming light in a shadowed world. You are holding frequency, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. Keep shining. Those meant to walk beside your light will find you. And those who can't yet handle it? You're still teaching them, just by being. If you've been feeling stuck, uninspired, or completely out of sync, breathe. You're not broken, and you're certainly not lazy. You're in buffer mode, a divine pause while your system integrates a massive energetic update. Since the March 29th eclipse, over 35 days of recalibration have unfolded, intensified now by the reawakened sunspot's magnetic pull. These 66-plus minutes of cosmic impact continue to echo through your spirit, emotions, and even the Earth itself. This silence you're in? It's sacred. Don't rush it. Let it finish. Because once it completes, your clarity, purpose, and momentum will return stronger than ever. Drop a "I'm in the shift" in the comments if you feel this, and subscribe, because while the portal may be closing, your evolution is just beginning.